First of all, thanks to Jane and ChatGPT for creating this fabulous thumbnail for us, this sepia picture of how the house may have looked back in 1860 when it was built. And we went to see it the other day and wanted to put this video together to give you a fuller picture of what this house looks like at the moment and what it might look like in the future if we're lucky enough to get it.
In 2019, we bought and renovated a 1909 church. You can watch that video here. This could possibly be our next project. It's an 1860 house, not just any old house, but it was the second house built here in the town of Carrollton and was the residence of a senator at the time, Mr. Adamson, who gave his name to the town square here in Carrollton. And so it's a very historic building, has some amazing features still inside and ripe for renovation.
The house hasn't been lived in for about 40 years, so it's in remarkably good condition considering it's been so neglected. And from the outside, it still looks a very, very imposing property.
A once beautiful terracotta pathway leads up to the front door of the house, which has the classic screen door to blow in the breeze. And up above that, this beautiful balcony from the landing area leads out onto the front. Would be an ideal place to sit and have a coffee and watch the world go by. I imagine there were some iron railings protecting the front of the property at some point. That path could all be restored. And towering either side of the path are these enormous magnolia trees. Absolutely ginormous. One this side and the other side of the path. It's not quite so big, but coming back over, there is another huge, there's a lovely stone bench underneath this magnolia tree as well. Classic southern magnolia trees on a classic southern house. The gentleman that currently owns this property bought it as an investment, intended to live in the shed that he's built in the back of the property while he renovated the house, but has lost interest and moved on to other things. Hence the house is now on the market. So we're going to show you around, going to show you what it's like inside. It hasn't been touched in many, many decades. And what would you do with it? Would you bring it back to its original 1860 standard, keep all those original features, or would you modernize it? Would you bring it into the 21st century? It certainly needs a little bit of TLC, to say the very least. So hope you enjoyed this tour, and maybe this is the start of our next adventure. Beautiful rounded end. It's probably a proper architectural name for the end of the covered porch. It's a stunning property. Nice little rotunda bit. Look at that. I just said to Jane we could just keep it as it is and just run it as a haunted house every October. The property sits on half an acre of land with a lovely bit of parkland to the side of it that doesn't belong to the property at the moment. It used to, but it doesn't. This is the garden that could easily be made into a beautiful croquet lawn. Lots of lovely flat space. Could be made into a lovely area for families to enjoy a very Victorian lifestyle. It does still have a couple of the original chimneys. I'll try zoom in up there. Very grand they are indeed. That chimney is still connected at the top. This other one I feel has been disconnected at some part down through the house. And then it's a bit of a mishmash on the back side of the property. I'm not sure if this extension at the back was done originally. I doubt it. There's a weird kind of brick outhouse underneath here. If you're the sort of person that likes snooping around old properties, then obviously I am, then you're going to love this. Let's go in through the window. What a filming technique that is. You can see some of the old plumbing work here. There's an old hot water tank just in the corner. Something's been disconnected down here. Possibly like a diesel, an oil heating system or something was in there at some point. So yeah, goes without saying the electrics and the plumbing are all going to need to be redone. That's probably just the tip of the iceberg.
The shed is just a stone's throw away from the back of the house.
So easy to envisage the horse-drawn carriages pulling up here back in the day, taking the visitors away or bringing them home from a hard day's work. He was a senator that owned this, built this building and owned this building, lived here, as I say, back in 1860 when he was born. And this beautiful, beautiful piece of parkland was part of the property, but isn't anymore. However, I don't think anybody would ever build on it. This is such a beautiful area. As I say, it doesn't belong to the property, but I doubt very much anybody would ever build on it. Certainly not in the near term. So imagine sitting at one of these windows and looking out on this every morning. Some of these trees could do with a little bit of pruning, but that would be just fabulous. Again, that top window would look amazing. I don't think it's going to come out on the video, but these are the original windows, and the original glass from 1860 has sort of dimples and ridges, and it's not even and smooth like modern day glass. Even with the dirt on, you can see the light reflected in uneven patterns on this glass. So these could be the original windows, original glass, some possibly even original shutters on the front. You can see on the portico there's a bit of work needed, repairing the fascia there to support that. Yeah, there's a good deal of work to do, but the potential for a beautiful house is very, very real and just waiting to be brought back to life. This would be like the drawing room. It's got beautiful pocket doors there. Beautiful fireplace. Even got they're chatting outside on the front porch. It's got a lovely piano. Beautiful floor to ceiling windows. 2 doors. This needs a bit of work in here, but it's still got all the beautiful panelling and these amazing fireplaces. I'm going to be able to get a picture of this fireplace. Look at this. It's got niche now on it. Very cool. Very cool. Even got some lovely net curtains in the back here. There you go. Beautiful. When we go out, there's some rooms at the back that need a bit of work. It's got a beautiful fireplace in there. In this back room. Tiny little door, but all lovely oak panel doors. Rooms at the back. This is a bizarre room because it's got sash windows in it. Very strange. Lovely panelling. There's lovely detail on this panelling. I can get it close enough in there. Lovely markings on the wood. It's not just plain wood. In the hallway, coming back round. The yellow room. Somebody's had away with the fireplace there, and then we're back from the yellow room to the green room, which has got some outdoor furniture in it. Lovely floor to ceiling windows. Again, sadly the fireplace has gone there, but that's probably why the chimney's not there in there. Looking down the stairs. Beautiful. Banister. I'm going to go out the front and come back round. Camera's not catching up. Come on, catch up. Catch up, catch up, catch up, catch up. This would be not on the front. Very nice. Very nice. Oh yes. Let's go back inside. So it takes a minute for it to catch up. Hallway. Nice. Wow, look at this It's like a museum. Oh, it's doing that stupid thing with the thing. Front bedroom. From the front bedroom on the left hand side. The bedroom. Look at this. No need to go for ensuite bathroom, you've got your own. There you go, beautiful. That's the view out the window. Shaded green. Need painting in there, that's for sure. Home fireplace. We'll go back out onto the hall. Top of the stairs. This is the fun one. So it's got a fireplace there, and then coming round from the fireplace, get this funky junky. Let's go see where that goes. If somebody jumps out, I will shit myself. Oh Lord, I don't think you're going to see much. How much light is there up here? Oh wow, I tell you what, it's warm. Look at that chimney. Don't know if I get much light in it. So I don't have a problem. So little light. Huge chimney going up. It's all wood panelled. Don't really see anything in here. Coming down. Bedroom at the front. Very nice. Very nice. Cool. Lovely. Nice. There you go. Out the door. And back. Stairs. There's this little corridor behind the bedroom. Have a look. Beautiful. Beautiful bathroom. Windows on all sides. Look at this bath. I'm a bit scared to stand on this floor, but shit. There you go. Fab. Oh my word. Yep. Fab. Even got a little heater in the winter time. Little heater. Beautiful. Certainly got a nice view. Round and about. Hope you enjoyed the tour. We've made an offer. We'll let you know how we get on, and maybe one day we'll be doing a series of videos renovating it. Let's hope so. It would be wonderful to bring it back to life. But if nothing else, we got a wonderful, wonderful vintage picture of me in a bowler hat out of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please do like and subscribe, and check out more of our videos on the channels about renovations and travels and all that stuff.